Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. The Rush is going to win this one if they get to him. And it's T.J. Sanders. And that makes it 2nd and 12.
It's taken them a minute, hasn't it, Kate, to find some resistance. And hopefully that's the start of a consistent push they can have up front that really does prevent some of these longer drives as this game goes on.
Completed over the middle. And the defense gets the stop to deny that 1st down. It's still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he gets home. Touchdown, Ravens. Derrick Henry scoring there to end an 8-play drive. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Mecole Hardman now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Allen setting up play action. He rolls to his right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick.
Intercepted by the Ravens. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. Now Jackson off the play action. Vacates quickly left side. The left side caught by Andrews. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So through some pretty blatant interference, he found a way to make the catch for the 1st down, Brock, and they can decline that penalty.
You know what you don't find in the NFL, Kate? You don't find receivers that aren't hungry. When that ball's in the air, they want to eat, and they will fight, and they will scratch, and they will claw through contact to make sure they get their touches.
Still has room inside the 15. It's a Baltimore touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Point after by Luke is up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
Ravens 14, Bills 6.
set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They pitch it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing here, Allen. This is pulled in by Nicole Hardman. Give him the 1st down here. Looks to be an even 20 on that play.
We just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All set to go now from the 35. Allen setting up to throw. And the hit's going to separate him from that football. Incomplete. Not surprising to find a defender in the area there over the middle challenging that one, partner. It's 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these.
It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. 1st down run, nabs them 5. Now 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
They go play fake with Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Met at the catch point, and it's incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby. One of them makes the hit to break up that catch. 3rd down upcoming.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Hit there, driven out of bounds. Gain of about 8 before it. And that's going to bring up a Ravens 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Ravens.
Lamar back to throw. Contact is made. He's hit and drops back across midfield at the 44. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. After the set, Jackson forced out to his right. And he will not turn this into a positive. They take him down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. Now it's Lamar. He puts some air under this one. Right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. Bass now to kick this away. Rasheen Ali on the return. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry. He's going to be taken down. A gain of about 14 on the play. And that is good for a Baltimore 1st down.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Out of the gun, Henry. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Headed out right. Throwing this one deep across the field. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Hit as he makes the throw, and that's going to sputter to the ground. And that's going to bring in 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Throwing on 2nd, here's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Right back to Cook they go. It's caught. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on 4th.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
On 2nd down, Lamar buying some time right. He's going to keep now a hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. New set of downs for him from the 31. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Allen looking to throw. He's under pressure, and down he goes. They get to him at the 38. Working quickly here. Third and long for him here. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And they get to him as he gets the first down. Making it look easy, partner, on 3rd and 17.
That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Just a yard on that catch, so 2nd and 9 coming up. Now Allen. And in, touchdown Buffalo. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Back to throw now, Allen. He has it. He gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the 4th quarter. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
Good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Let's take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. This is Henry to start the drive. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play block. That's going to set them up with a 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st and 10 from the 43. Running once more with Henry. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. Getting close, and a hit will force him to that sideline. But not before he picked up 24. And that's going to set up a Ravens 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
25-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Ravens in range for a game-winning score. Second and 6 coming up here. Another run for Henry. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Take the lead inside the final minutes.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Cook. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here he is to throw. And that one's going to be incomplete. 3rd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw it. And he can't hang on as he gets hit trying to make that catch. Drop's going to force 4th down.
They are officially left now clinging to one final lifeline. And for me, you know the situation. Players, not plays. Get your best player the ball on the most critical down of the game.
Got his man. Shakir has it. And they've got themselves a new set of downs from the opposing side of midfield. Makes that big play on 4th down. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Setting up to pass. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And with 10 seconds left in this game, they're going to burn their final timeout.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Back to throw. Pressure's going to get there, and he goes down. Roquan Smith. And that makes it 2nd and very long.
2nd and 21 at the Ravens' 46-yard line.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And they got the field goal when it mattered most. And that kicked the difference in the game and what lets them leave here with a victory. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners.
She caught him by the mouth. I waited a long the politics to me. Never really bought the things they sold me, but now I'm starting to believe. Seeing everybody going crazy every time they go and disagree. This animosity has got me thinking we could use some harmony. Hey, people hating, you're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm sick of waiting. All this arguing is aggravating. Hey, you people hating, you're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm so sick of waiting. All this arguing is aggravating. I'm sick of people turning on a neighbor. Sick of
Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick
Here's
off.
Tyler Bass to get this one started, and off we go from Highmark Stadium. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. We'll cobble together a yard there. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
He was brought down.
I mean, great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker,
Yeah.
that is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground with Williams. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex.
Yeah.
You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Bills going nickel, 3rd down. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. That was the wrong time to lose track of the play clock. They need 6 now on 3rd down. Dak to the air here. On the move, headed right. This one's reeled in, downfield by Ferguson. There it is, touchdown Dallas.
Pass complete to Jake Ferguson.
And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
The kicker on
Brandon
fourth
Aubrey
point
now on
after.
for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And they jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Bills nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Cook. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
Williams on the stop.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Here's Allen. This one's misplayed and falls to the ground. Incomplete, and now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Absolutely fires this one right side. Bronco football, but it's jarred out before he can secure it. Ooh, they nearly had a big play there on 3rd down, Brock. But a good defensive effort forces 4th down. The Bills with a punt team out there. He makes the fair catch. We'll see who the flag's on, but if it's defensive, they still wouldn't have enough for the first. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Running right, it's Williams. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Look like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel, doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards. Keep your opponent off guard.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Now here's Prescott. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Brought in inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. First down here for Dak. And he's already up to 100 yards for this game. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Prescott is hit. He lost the football. And this one kicks out at the 5. Lucky break that keeps a scoring opportunity alive here. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short. Here's Dak. Got his man in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. George Pickens from 5 yards away. Brian Schottenheimer wants his guys to get 2 more here.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw is Prescott. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass. But sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. Making some progress here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. And that is the end of our first quarter. It's the Cowboys out in front. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. And up from the pistol to Cook. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Working on second down. Allen. This is complete to Dawson Knox. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Throws this one deep left. That's grabbed inside the 30. The deep pass comes up big. 32 yards. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Play action now with Allen. Has it at the 7. And they answer. Touchdown, Buffalo. DJ Moore. And Buffalo gets its first score. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. And the point after is missed, so this remains a 7-point ball game.
Tyler Bass to kick off for
So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Williams, the ball carrier. Dorian Williams on the stop.
It's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. 2nd and 3 now. To throw, Prescott. And this is lofted deep down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3-and-out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now Dak to throw. Forced out to his right. And that looked good for a moment, Brock, but the hit jars it free. That's going to bring up 2nd. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Going deep here for the end zone. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knocked it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And this is another one too close to that defender, Brock. Knocked away again, and this time it forces fourth down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. On fourth down, Prescott to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Allen looking to throw. He's got this complete to James Cook. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's a loss of
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Last catch went the wrong way. It's 2nd and 12. Allen. Throw right side, and Shakir has it. And a good pick up here. Managed about 9 on that second down completion.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And he let his man shoot much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. Man, a little would have done the job, but they threw for a lot there, Brock. Just couldn't make that deep shot work.
Kate, if you look at just about any pass play known to mankind, there's something called an alert, right? Somebody that's going to clear something out for somebody else, and that was an alert. That was a shot. Just didn't hit it.
They'll go. Allen. He's got it to his running back. And this is going to keep that offense on the field. A gain of 15 on 4th down. First down now, ball at the 33.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Allen to throw. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. He's going to be out of bounds there. Defenders make the stop after a gain of about 17. It'll be first down, Buffalo.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone on 1st. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
So once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Allen setting up to throw. He brings it in. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
That whole operation right there, Kate, delivered with conviction. Passes have to be if you want to pick up first downs and keep the drive on schedule.
Now Allen. Firing end zone, and this is hauled in. Touchdown Bills. DJ Moore. Give him 2 now in this 2nd quarter. Pass on for the extra point. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark, because this one is up and through.
That ties the game, 13-all. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Starting from the 5. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Dak to the air here. And this one is launched downfield. Caught at the 20-yard line. And they are all the way into that red zone. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down here for Dak. And he's completed just half of his first 10 passes so far, following that last play. Completes it again to Pickens. And they answer. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens. First return scored. Now he's got a receiving one, too. Aubrey gets the point after to go. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Throwing here, Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. He steps out of bounds as this play goes for 25 yards. Nice work there. And that's going to be a Bills first down. One play in, Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Allen. Big strike here to Moore. Some nice work here as he pushes forward for 20 plus the first. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Play action now. Allen. They left him wide open. It's complete. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
A 49-yard gain. And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Allen setting up first and 10. Completing 80% of his passes here in this one. 12 of 15 now and counting. Throwing from the gun. Right back to Shakir. This is caught. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Second and 5.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Working on second down. Allen. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Dalton Kincaid in from 18 out. Pass on for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that brings this one back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Prescott now off the play fake. And he's going to be brought down back at the 13-yard line. Bradley Chubb. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to...
Big gain downfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. First down here for Dak. And over 250 yards throwing the football after that last play. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Ooh, got him close to the line to gain. Down to the 25, third and maybe a yard.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. That is caught, he's got Lamb. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown.
C.D. Lamb. A 25-yard scoring effort. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. If this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here, and sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
At their own 34-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
This is caught. He's across midfield. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out.
A gain of 36 yards.
And we won't have another snap. That is the end of our third quarter. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Start of the fourth quarter, offense set up, first and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. Donovan Ezeraku. And it's going to be a long way to go now for these guys on second down.
46-yard line.
This is Cook on the handoff. The second down run good for 4. That brings up third down.
Brings up third down.
Allen looking to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing fourth down.
A couple different thoughts and methodologies here. You could take it slow and methodical, taking completions, or in that case, you could tee it high and try to let it fly.
Desperation time here. Fits it through the middle. He'll see it quickly, but he makes the play, Brock, and has it beyond the marker, 19 yards, as they somehow find a way to convert on fourth and long.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo.
At the 24-yard line.
Bills trail by 6. Multiple ways to attack. Here's 2nd and long. Allen. Looked for a second like he had him, Brock, but he just couldn't hang on. It was a good throw to fit it into double coverage, but too tough through that contact. 3rd down.
And 11.
Setting up to pass. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And they cleaned that play up nicely, Brock. After a gain of 4, they limited them to that, so not enough to stave off this 4th down. Down by 6, no choice but to go for this. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
Bass now to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Into the hands of Pickett. And this will be stopped just before the play reaches that 30-yard mark. Still a great game, Brock, and a new set of downs.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator, too. That incompletion right there, Kate, it does stop the clock, and it gives you a chance. A chance to get in that huddle, regroup, and make sure you just fire your best shots here down the stretch.
2nd down, here's Dak. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Bills make the play that should win them this game.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out.
A 3-yard pickup.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 37-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down. And that's just a good call there. Not the type of lead or the down where you should be forcing anything. So good call there to just get rid of it.
Yeah, this is called game management, right?
Yeah.
People get this bad perception of a game manager. He's a game manager. You should be a good game manager. And make sure you throw it away if nothing is there.
Here he is to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
Well, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
Trying to break it, and he loses the football. Disaster averted. Thank goodness. He covers it up himself, but time's still running off here. They got to go.
Oh, these returners, they certainly get on TV and get on the replays for a big return. But I'll tell you what, coaches love their job security of hanging on to the football. He was fortunate there to scoop that one back up before someone else could and avoids a critical turnover.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. Wow, and he even stops the clock for him after a nice gain of 20. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. Prescott to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. George Pickens, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Now here's Prescott. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal.
And the Cowboys 1st down.
Everything now resting on this try from Brandon Aubrey. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash.
A 36-yard attempt.
That one is good. And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Hardman with a return. And the tackle's made, so no miracle touchdowns at the buzzer. This game's over. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Buffalo.
Lando. Big player, I'm in Magic like Orlando. I got a hit before she get a F1, the coupe came from Monaco. Top shelf, the money counter on the floor. Rich to the left, come another low. I can't do it by myself, I gotta bring the bros. In the with the fork, gets another bowl. Ric Flair Rolex, cost a figure four. I'ma get next, get on the boat. This a presidential flex, let the streets vote. Finna dance with the in the peacoat. Back to the left with the honchos, bro. To the right with the back to the left with the honchos, bro. To the right with the step to the left, step to the right. Back to the left with the honchos, bro. To the right. Quavo, big fan, I pull up pocket in Atlanta. I go G-sit, party packing. She ain't go to Medellin. Now she off the better things. Walking like you're talking on your tiptoe. Neck, wrist, in my ear, and my cold. I don't even wanna talk about bro. Sucking like weird with a meal on me. Middle of the VIP and it's still on me. Two, man, I'm still ice and jumping big pointers. Man, fresh bird, man, big stunner. Hanging outside with no roof on it. Cotton candy in the bag, this that new money. All these P50s and blue hundreds. Pretty Cappy can't prove nothing. I'm a having new shoes on. I'm a to the left with the honchos, bro. To the right with the back to the left with the honchos, bro. To the right with the step to the left, step to the right. Back to the left with the honchos, bro. To the right with the step to the left, step to the right. Back to the left with the honchos, bro. To the right with the
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Up next, it's our main event between the Buffalo Bills and the Detroit Lions.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started, and we're off in Detroit. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Greg Dortch on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.